Idiot Box.
Hi YouTube, welcome to Idiot Box. This will be my The Night of video for episode 3. So be careful for spoilers if you haven't seen the episode yet. Episode 3 was probably my favourite episode of the series so far. We're introduced to a new character, Freddie, who's played by Michael Williams, and he's been a HBO favourite for a while. He was in The Wire and he was in Boardwalk Empire and played really good characters in both of those. Freddie seems to be following in the same footsteps. There's a really interesting dynamic developing where Nazir's kind of on the outs already in prison. The other prisoners have heard about his crime and they don't like it. It's been frowned upon partly because of his race and his religious beliefs and who his victim was. After meeting Freddie, we see that he does have a bit of an interest in Nazir, and we are not really sure why at this stage. He invites him into his cell. He says basically, you're in trouble here, you've been judged, everyone's against you, which we already see, and do you want me to protect you? What we don't know though is what does Freddie want in return. He's not going to protect Nazir for nothing. But who knows, maybe Freddie just wants Nazir to touch his meat. The other thing to be mindful of is clearly Freddie has a lot of friends in the prison already, so he may be trying to make Nazir feel like he's hopeless, like he's everyone's against him, and force him into a position where he needs Freddie's help and that he's fully reliant on Freddie. So we're not really sure why, but it is going to be very important. We are also introduced to a new character, Alison Crowe, who is a high-profile lawyer. She offers to take Nazir's case pro bono. And again, we need to ask ourselves, why is she wanting to do that? Why does she want to do a case for free? We're not entirely sure of her motives. They do seem pretty good. At least Nazir will have good representation. And her mum breaking down was a pretty touching moment. But we do know that Alison is manipulative. She took Chandra, who is she was an Indian girl that works at her firm, so she's trying to manipulate the situation, probably for personal gain. I don't think her motives are going to conflict with Naz's motives of trying to clear his name, but she'll still be looking out for herself. In terms of the investigation, we didn't get much progress. Box was hardly spotted for most of the episode. He only in a few scenes. But what I really want to talk about is the cat. The show has a very high attention to detail, so the amount of focus that was put onto the cat in particularly this episode makes us think that there's something to the cat or something that the cat is going to contribute to the investigation. We see in this episode that Stone lets the cat in through the side gate when he is visiting the brownstone house. The first time we meet the cat is when Nuz comes to the house for the first time with Andrea, and he sees the cat and he takes out his Ventolin, and Andrea realizes that he's allergic. So she takes the cat and she takes it outside. The next time we see or hear about the cat, we actually don't see it this time, is when Box is visiting the crime scene at the brownstone house, and the forensic says to Box, look out for a cat, there's a cat running around. So we need to wonder, well, how did the cat get back in the house? The cat, I think what was happening this episode was the show was trying to show us that the cat has a routine of coming in through that side gate. So during the time when Nuz was blacked out, that looks like that was the point of entry, and the cat may have come in and was still in there the next day, and that's why it was in the crime scene. But of course, we have a lot more to learn. I've seen some theories that are saying that the cat could possibly be the murderer, but I mean, let's be serious here. If the cat was going to be involved in the murder, then they would have cast a more prominent cat, potentially Grumpy Cat, Colonel Meow, or even my cat, who is pretty cute. So I'm definitely on the cat being important somehow theory, and hopefully we find out sooner rather than later what exactly the purpose of the cat is. But that's what I'm going with. I definitely think it's showing us that someone was in that house when Naz blacked out. Tell me what you guys think about the cat. Comment below. Also, please like my video and subscribe for future content. Okay, thank you very much for watching my video, and to see you off, I'll leave you with a joke. What is Nazir's favourite sport? It's NASCAR. Okay, I'll see myself out.